Katt Williams saluting Bernie Mac and actually defending Bernie Mac. And he's accusing Steve Harvey and Cedric the Entertainer of being jealous and being envious of Bernie Mac. All right. So let me just, and let me say, my favorite comedian out of this group always been Bernie Mac. Always been Bernie Mac. Look, even though Katt Williams is about to salute D.L. Hughley, D.L. Hughley never was funny to me. I'm sorry, Katt Williams. I gotta disagree with you on that. I never thought D.L. Hughley was funny. I never thought he was funny. Now, he's a smart, intelligent brother, but I never thought he was funny. His jokes didn't. I don't know. Like he would have little, certain jokes here and there, but my all-time favorite is Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac, R.I.P. Milk and cookies, man. Come on, man. Bernie Mac is definitely missed, and definitely the king, especially out of these three individuals. But let's listen to Kevin Hart say it in his own words. He's going to talk about, well, let me play what he said about Bernie Mac right here.
Would have just accidentally ingested. I can't be this specimen on that. It takes the saliva of nice ladies on that. But yeah, that's all I do.
Do you consider yourself a king of comedy?
No, they consider that. Like when after Bernie left, them same three guys I'm telling you about, the kings, right? Because DL is the greatest. Yeah. No DL slander gets tolerated.
I got to disagree. I don't like DL. Hey, Katt Williams, I agree with like 95% of the stuff that you said, but I got to disagree with that. I don't really like DL Hughley, I got to be honest. But that's just me.
But they came to me. I was supposed to be the fourth king. I got the offer, but I turned it down. Why? Because you shit on Bernie. And I know the truth. You think I'm gonna let you shit on Bernie and then come get me? I'm the next king? Fuck you. Why? Because the whole time Bernie was here, you was acting like you was funnier than him. The reason you was supposed to go last is because it was your tour. Tell the truth. It was Steve's tour. Not even gonna be called the King's Comedy, it was Steve's tour. These are the guys opening for him. Of course you gotta close if it's your tour. That's why it was such a big deal. But you couldn't do it, because you can't beat the best. And until you humble yourself, you will forever be king by the king. And because you finally did it, because you had no other choice, and now that he gone, you gonna act like, he wanted to be a movie star. You stop it. You stop it. That man was funnier than all of y'all, and y'all thought y'all had one over on him. You thought he was black and ugly, and you were good looking, and he couldn't make it because you did. And that ain't the way comedy works. The king is the funniest. Period. Every time. And that's why no audience member was ever swayed. It didn't matter where Bernie went. You think if Bernie went first, he wasn't the king? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get your ego out of this. You let the best be the best. Right?
Can't wait, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming on, bro. I really appreciate that.
I felt that. But not only that, let's talk about the other stuff that he said about Cedric the Entertainer and Steve Harvey.
The level that it was. The same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business, and it's a man unit.
That is crazy, man. Man, I always wondered, man. Steve Harvey had like, that was one of his staples. Like that was his thing. Like Steve Harvey always had the perfect edge up, the perfect haircut, the perfect everything. Man, that goddamn boy, ain't that something?
Then you ask, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good, became it, and look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't none.
See, now, he mentioned how Steve Harvey and Cedric the Entertainers was hating and jealous of Bernie Mac. He just said that again. So let me play it again.
Bumpkin black dude that can't talk good, became. Then you ask, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good, became it, and look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't none. You have to have range. I played a lot of characters, 60 movie roles. I'm not playing Katt Williams in there.
I don't know, Katt. We might not let you drink anymore. The way we ain't got.
I'm not fueled by alcohol. I've had a sip, less than you. The truth don't need motivation. I'm just saying I can't let these dudes lie. Cedric sitting here telling you why he ain't a movie star. He over here look like a walrus. You didn't say nothing. He can't even get his arms off his stomach sitting over here. Why I'm not a movie star.
What?
He never wrote anything. Remember, when Cedric the Entertainer starts, he's supposed to be singing, dancing, and telling jokes. That's why he's called the Entertainer.
Right.
We found out he can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't write jokes. He did 4 comedy specials. They're so bad, Shannon, they're not available on Netflix or Tubi. Can I say that again for the audience? They're so bad that they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
You don't think Cedric's a good comedian?
The world doesn't think that, sir. I have 12 comedy specials.
See, I ain't gonna. Cedric is cool. He's cool. I mean, he ain't my top, but you know he cool. You know what I'm saying? But you can tell Katt Williams got some personal issues with these individuals. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna say that Cedric the Entertainer is trash. No, he's not trash by any means. He's a good comedian and he is funny. But you can definitely tell that, Katt got some personal issues with these individuals.
He has 4 specials that are not available on Netflix or Tubi.
It seems to me, Katt, that you had a lot to get off your chest.
No.
You want to set the record straight.
Winners are not allowed to allow losers to rewrite history. I don't say any of these things if my name is not breached by these people on your platform. If you give a liar a platform to lie, then I'm not being messy by saying, hold on, that never happened, it's untrue, and there are hundreds of witnesses for each thing I'm saying.
So let me ask you this. What is your relationship with Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, and Cedric the Entertainer as you sit here currently?
For 30 years, they're a group. These aren't 3 random guys. The way that Ricky Smiley kept appearing at all of my auditions is because of Steven said he would tell anybody that, listen, they got a gang on that side. They know what it is. They know who the gang is. Why Earthquake not in movies? Because he's illiterate. He can't read. And they found that out when they gave him a show and put the cards in front of him. Like, all of these dudes are co-entwined and they share secrets. And this is the age of truth. And the truth doesn't need to be scared of the fact that people tell lies. Katt's on drugs. Where are the stories? Why is there no story of anybody who ever sold a drug to me, did a drug with me, was around me when I was inebriated? I got 5 daughters. I got 5 sons. Why would we tell these ridiculous stories? Because it's competition. You feel like, well, why comedy guys can't just get along?
Yes.
Why didn't you get along with the other teams you were competing against? If you're a Denver Bronco, why you don't get along with the Cowboys? Something wrong with you?
But I don't disagree. I don't like all the Cowboys. Katt, damn, you like this?
No, that's
okay,
not.
what comedian do you like?
Did you play against the team?
Yes.
I've taken 46 comedians with me on the road. 46.
Okay.
I'm not the comedian you can give that to. I only put on comedians that are funnier than me. Anybody that ever told you differently was a fat Faison liar. There's nobody like me in the business.
Faison just talk straight.
Faison said that getting a
Yo, he be going off on, man, this interview, I think this interview already at 15 million. Woo!
Netflix special is easy. I have 12 specials. Guess how many Faison got? 0.
So
why is he allowed to have conversations about real stand-up people? We do not let people who are on the juice discuss or expose. When I talked about Michael Jackson, when I talked about R. Kelly, when a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing.
You will tell it.
No, somebody come to tell me.
Okay.
I gather that. I value that. I'll pay for that. Come, tell me. I know so many things I shouldn't know, and they all know it. They all know it. Why? Because you don't make me the villain. Not the guy that raises black children and ain't never done a hard drug in his life and don't have no stories of doing nobody dirty. And they'll just go out and they'll lie. The industry doesn't mess with Katt because he didn't show up for the studio. No studios have ever said that. Look at my IMDb. It will show you that no studio has ever lost money with me on the script. Actual pimp Archbishop Magic Don Juan to play.
So, there you go. I definitely want to play this again because I really respect, Katt Williams for defending, Bernie Mac, man. And, this is just his perspective. Once again, I don't know the ins and outs of, behind the scenes, but, Katt seems to be a, stand-up dude, man.
Yeah, right? And so if you had spent 20 them same 3 guys I'm telling you about, the Kings, them same. It takes the life of nice ladies on that. But yeah, that's all I do. That's just
Do you consider yourself a king of comedy?
No, they consider that. Like when after Bernie left, them same 3 guys I'm telling you about, the Kings, right? Because DL is the greatest. There's no DL slander gets tolerated. But they came to me. I was supposed to be the 4th king. I got the offer, but I turned it down. Why? Because you shit on Bernie. And I know the truth. You think I'm let you shit on Bernie and then come get me? I'm the next king? Fuck you. Why? Because the whole time Bernie was here, you was acting like you was funnier than him. The reason you was supposed to go last is because it was your tour. Tell the truth. It was Steve's tour. Not even going to be called the King's Comedy. It was Steve's tour. These are the guys opening for him. Of course, you got to close if it's your tour. That's why it was such a big deal. But you couldn't do it because you can't beat the best. And until you humble yourself, you will forever be king by the king. And because you finally did it, because you had no other choice, and now that he gone, you going to act like, he wanted to be a movie star. You stop it. You stop it. That man was funnier than all of y'all, and y'all thought y'all had one over on him. You thought he was black and ugly, and you were good looking, and he couldn't make it because you did. And that ain't the way comedy works. The king is the funniest. Period. Every time. And that's why no audience member was ever swayed. It didn't matter where Bernie went. You think if Bernie went first, he wasn't the king? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get your ego out of this. You let the best be the best, right?
Katt Williams, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for
Woo! And the mic is dropped. Y'all leave a comment down below, man. Katt Williams exposes the kings of comedy and defends Bernie Mac, and says that Steve Harvey and Cedric the Entertainer was jealous and they was hating. Y'all leave a comment down below. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Sheesh.